I didn't get a chance to play through Hollow Knight until 2018. I had heard good things about the game, had watched a few gameplay videos, but time and money was tight and it never got my attention. But I believe there is something really special here. Instead of doing a traditional review of the game, I'm giving you my top 10 favorite moments in the game. I should warn you, there are some minor spoilers ahead, so don't watch this if you haven't played the game before. You should experience these things for yourself, and if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I upload content on a variety of retro style and indie games. I appreciate it. Here are my top 10 favorite moments in Hollow Knight. Number 10. The opening. This is maybe too much of a gimme, but the game opens on such a mysterious and somber note. I love the close-up of your character's face and then the stark tutorial at the beginning. Swinging the nail for the first time and doing the basic platforming in the game were both so satisfying and fun. Number 9. Discovering the Lake of Unn and meeting Quirrell for the first time. Something about this lake just felt like a turning point in the game for me. I think it was the lone knight standing at the end of the dock, the fog gently rising from the acidic waters, Quirrell resting inside the lakeside cabin. For some reason, I had this inkling that there was something across the lake, just out of reach. But it wasn't until much later that I discovered what it was. Number 8. Questing for the Snail Shaman and gaining the first spell. This moment is so significant for me because I had been on the fence about the game up to this point. I felt like the world was too big and I wasn't able to crack it open. But once I found the spell, defeating the Elder Balder, and entering Green Path, I was officially hooked. Number 7. The Deepnest experience. My memory of entering Deepnest for the first time harkens back to a nightmare I had as a kid when I was walking through an old house and suddenly realized I'm covered in spiders and that the wall and the floor are covered in spiders as well. I felt so disgusted the first time I went into Deepnest, and I felt so relieved when I finally made it out of the claustrophobic tunnels and landed in the hot springs. Some serious strong emotions here. Okay, a healing pool. That is very welcome. Wow. Number 6. Fighting Hornet and gaining the dash ability. I absolutely love Hornet. From the moment I saw her in Green Path, I'd chased after her hoping to strike up a conversation. Honestly, I could add all of the moments with Hornet to this list. Hornet always kept me grounded in the story of the world. I felt I had a place in the world because she had a place in it. Number 5. Fighting the Mantis Lords. This is probably the first truly difficult boss fight I encountered in the game. I love how I had to approach them and challenge them in order to begin the fight. How after my inevitable first defeat, Quirrell informed me that I should improve my nail before taking them on again. Them bowing to me after I defeated them really gave me a sense that I had accomplished something cool. Number 4. Entering the City of Tears and the Fountain cinematic. The City of Tears is such a beautiful and sad place. The design of the map and how you first enter it really captures the scale of the city with its glorious vistas from high above the streets. I could sit at this bench with Quirrell for hours, I think. Number 3. Revisiting old locations with new abilities. I remember finding so many secret caves, nooks, and passageways that were out of reach and seemed impossible at the beginning of the game. Going back to those early areas and using my newfound abilities gave me such an awesome sense of nostalgia for old locations and an appreciation for the thoughtful design choices Team Cherry made. Number 2. Defeating Radiance. Radiance is the true boss of Hollow Knight. I defeated the Hollow Knight several days before I looked up how to get the true ending of the game and defeating Radiance once and for all. To be honest, I still don't fully understand the story of the game, but something about defeating her felt like the right thing to do at the time. Runners up. The White Palace. Colosseum of Fools. Godmaster boss rush. number 1, the Nightmare Grimm fight. Nightmare King Grimm is a real SOB. I don't think I've spent so much time fighting the same boss over and over again and memorizing its moves just so I can say I finally beat the guy. The charm reward is decent, but the true reward in defeating Nightmare Grimm is the sense of accomplishment I felt. I started that fight thinking that it was impossible and there was no way I'd ever spend the time to beat him. But I did, and it felt amazing. What do you think? Do you agree with my list? Leave a comment below with your favorite memories from Hollow Knight. This has been Jawlesspaul. Take it easy.